What's up, everybody? So here I have my Vessel Procon, and this is basically a pouch that I made. That's a Japanese pouch. So I'm gonna kind of use it as like my grab bag, but a Japanese grab bag, just for, I don't know, just to have it as like an overall, like a little Japanese pouch for whatever, for whatever I need it for. So figured I'd show you guys it and go over some stuff that I put in there that I call my Japanese grab bag. All right, let's dig on into it. All right, boom. So my Vessel Procon. So I got this guy on Amazon Japan, and Vessel make another pouch sort of similar to this, except in that pouch it has individual openings for each tool, basically like a Vito, like with your holes for each individual tool. I didn't want that because I wanted one big opening so I could put whatever I wanted in there. So that's why I got this one. I see a lot of people use this bag as a lot of electricians use it attached to their Vito, and it's basically like their trash bag, like a little trash bin, which works good for that. However, I'm going to have it for this use. All right, so apart from that, I'm going to do a loadout of this and show you guys what I have inside my Japanese grab bag. But before we do that, I have two new tools I'm going to add to it, which I was going to do an unboxing to show you guys what tools it is I'm going to use. So here's your first one here. So these are the Wiha brand, and this is the Procon line, which is the black and gold, and they're pretty cool. So these guys are an adjustable wrench with a ratchet. So it's 38 mil opening, which is pretty much inch and a half opening. And what's unique about these is that you have, if I can get it close enough there, you have a ratchet in there, and then you have two openings here. So we have a 17 mil ratchet in on the other end, and then you have a 13 mil, and then you have a 10 mil here connected to it, which is pretty cool. One thing I like about these, I wanted to show you. Hold on, let me grab a tool real quick. So one thing that I wanted to show you. So this here goes another adjustable that I love. This is the wide adds from Channel Locks, and I really like the measurements on here. I just do. It's really handy. It's pretty cool. So you see how they have their measurements here, which is nice. It has the metric and the SAE. Well, this guy has them too. So that kind of draw me to that for one. For two, it kind of looks cool, the black and gold. So this is part number FGL38-BG, and this is made in, I saw made in Japan somewhere. Where did I see made? Oh, made in Taiwan, actually. So it's made in Taiwan. I got this on Amazon Japan. So I'm excited for this guy. You know, if you're not too familiar with Wiha is a very, very well-known brand in Japan. They're good, really good. So I'm excited for that one. And then I also got his partner here. So this is the slip joint combination pliers, and the same brand is Wiha, and it's the Procon line. These guys are actually made in Japan. So that's pretty cool. These are the 200 mil, and this is part number 230-200-BG. And basically an adjustable slip joint, which is nice. A combination set. Sorry, I hit the camera there. As you see, everything is in Japanese, so I can't really translate much for you. But looks really good. I'm excited to add these. Are going to get added to my Japanese grab bag. So I'll let you know how they go. Let me use it for a while, and I'll let you know. But they will get added in there. I just haven't added them yet. So that's those. All right, so those are my new additions. So now let's go on to what I have in here. All right, first thing on the outside, so you have this little handle here, but attached on the outside is I have this set of drill bits. So these drill bits are pretty, if I can unclip them somehow. So these drill bits here, how are they still clipped? Sorry, kicking my ass here unclipping them. All right. So these drill bits here, these are called the Vessel cushioned bit. And basically it's cushioned. Let me take one off of here. It's basically cushioned to reduce wobble. You know, if it goes inside, and it reduces the wobble. So it's pretty cool, you know, engineering. But I tell you, I really, really like these bits. I don't know, they just feel so sharp. They're so well made. They do have the sizes on there. If I could get it close enough for you guys. Yep, there you go. There, they do have the sizes on there. I see Vessel there. They are actually, each individual one is color coordinated. So you can see the cushion bit there. Like there, it's green. Here it's black. You know, they do have their little color coordinate. Here it's yellow, so you can kind of remember which one's which is pretty cool. If you're using a certain size, whatever your size is that you use all the time, then you can kind of remember the color. I always love everything that's color coded. It just works out a lot better for me. And that's it. So these guys come in a set of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe, or 6. But one of these is not. This one is not the Japanese one. This bit is made by Anex, and it is your Anex. It's the cone bit. It's basically a cone style bit here. As you can see, it becomes like a cone size there, which is pretty cool. So I'll attach these to the bottom, so you guys have these. I think you could kind of see the cone there. You see how it kind of cones out to the bottom there. So I'll put a link in the description of these in case you want these. But these are not Vessel. These guys are Anex. So just so you know. But that's it on the outside. I have these kind of grabbed, ready to go, and that's it. They are so they are the Japanese head, the Japanese anvil, which is if you don't know, that the Japanese one is the Japanese end is 13 mil, and the U.S. is 9 mil. You can see the difference there in size. So they will not lock in certain different chucks. You just got to be aware of that. Not a huge deal. If not, you could always use a different like adapter or something like that, so you can make it work. Not a huge deal, but just something to be aware of if you're going to order these and you want to try and run them in like the same a Milwaukee Impact. It's not gonna lock in place. Just so you know. All right, first thing I grab out of here is the Makita pen. This is the Impact one. So Makita makes a bunch of different ones of these, different colors and everything. I wanted to get the olive green just because I thought it was cool. I was in the military. I just think it's cool. So if you're not familiar with these, they're basically a little small impact that you could bend down like so, and then it has your chuck on the end there, and basically look, reverse, forward. On the other side, same thing, reverse, forward. You could have it like this, like a gun, or you can unlock it and have it straight on like so. It has this little 7.2 volt, 2.5 amp battery on it, which is pretty cool little battery. I tell you, these are pretty popular over there. They're not. You don't see them as much here. They're starting to make waves on the U.S. market now. And you can get them on regular Amazon. You're just gonna pay a whole lot more. Like, so if you're in the market with one of these and you want to get it, it's worthwhile going on Amazon Japan, you know, setting up your account and just seeing how much it costs to buy this and then ship it to the US. Because for me to buy this and ship it over here when I did get it was a whole lot cheaper than getting it on regular Amazon. And plus they had more options too. You had different types of options and different styles and everything. So check that out if you want it. I love this thing, so I would highly recommend it. I tend to grab it a lot, you know, like and I'll use it for whatever I need it for, you know. Here, and this is the Impact one. They have one that's a non-impact, but this is the Impact one, and in here I have the Japanese chuck too. So all these bits will work inside of this one. All right, that's one, and I'll get back to that as well. Next one is I just have your standard Vessel. This is a Vessel ball, and it's the JAS. That's the JAS tip, which it basically works as a number 2 Phillips. It just is a JAS bit, which is a little different. So just to show you guys, and it goes. So and this is just a standard little screwdriver. It's part number Vessel 220. P2 100. Oh, sorry, I didn't have it in camera. Vessel 220 P2 100. Just a little screwdriver. That's it, with a Vessel head on it, because that does come in handy. All right, the next thing I have. So I have this. So this is the vessel. This is the DAK1. They make a DAK1. They make a DAK2, and they might make more, but I just know of 1 and 2. So what it is, it's basically like your standard snap knife that you slide and get your blade out there, but it's actually a solid blade. You see there, it's a solid blade. So it's a real handy knife. It feels great in my hand. I love it. I've gotten on very well with it so far. So I highly recommend it. So it has attached it is I have this safety tether attached to it. And I tell you why, anytime I'm doing a little job or something, I'm always looking for my knife. For some reason, I never clip it on me. I never put it in my pouch. I always clip it on the side. So me personally, because I can't find my knife, I'm going to start, this is something new I'm kind of trying to do. I'm going to start trying to attach it to my bag with a tether. Now this tether is spongy, so it could stretch all the way out. So I think it's 3 or 4 foot it stretches out to. So I can go pretty far. You know, if I have my bag set on the counter or something and I'm doing some work, I could stretch it to be able to use it. And then obviously I know where it is. So let me know down below if it's something you guys do. If you always lose your knife, do you clip it on? I'm trying to figure out different ways. This is just like a standard carabiner here. I'm trying to figure out different ways on how to do it so I don't lose my knife. So this is the start. So that's that. And this is the Vessel tether. I got this guy on Amazon Japan also. So and it's your corded one. It's pretty cool. So I'm doing that for now. And like I said, this is my Japanese grab. It's all new. It's just something I'm just started doing. A lot of this is new equipment. So I'm just trying to figure out what works and what don't work with it. All right. The next piece I have here is a pair of, this is some Vessel precision screwdrivers. I'll get this guy open. So this is part number, I have the part number on the bottom here. I can move these two out of the way. All right, so this is part number Vessel number TD-56S. So what it is it's basically a pair of precision screwdrivers, like how we've all seen. I've got like, I tell you, I have this set. Let me try and grab them real quick. So I have this set here of precision drivers. I'll tell you, I've probably had them 50 years. Well, I'm not 50 years old. I'm actually 42 years old, but I've had them as far as I can remember. I went in the military at 18, got out the military at 22, and I started doing home remodeling. And I got them sometime around then. So I got them at 22. I'm 42. So I've had them for over 20 years, and I haven't lost any of them, and they still work. The only thing is the heads are starting to get a bit crappy, and it was time for an upgrade. So that's why I got these. So they work pretty much exactly the same. So these are your little precision screwdrivers. These are the old ones. The new ones work exactly the same, except they have this little spongy grip here for your fingers, which I think is a fantastic little, and it feels really good, like in my hand. And I think that's a fantastic little, because it spins like so, and you spin your head while this stays stationary. It's sort of on the same lines of these Wihas, sort of like same style, where you can put it in your palm and then just spin it. But these are a lot smaller. They're like more precision. So these are excellent. And again, these are color coded too, which I love that, you know. And you have a whole bunch of different sizes in here. I can show you all the sizes there. So you got 0, 00, 000, quattro 0, 0.9 in the flat, and 0.7 in the flat. So you've got all your sizes you need. This is a cool little set, man. Maybe if you guys are interested in that, it's a cool little set. Like I said, all color coded. Love that. All right, that's that. Next thing is, so there is 2 things in here I didn't get on Amazon Japan. This is one of them, and this other pouch here is another one. So this one is the Diamondback bit holder pouch. It's basically like a heavy duty pouch. I got it in the olive green so it can match my, because I knew I was putting it in this pouch so it can match my pen impact there. And all this is a little, like I guess a hardish case. And inside you have some bit holders there. So this comes with very, very high reviews. The Diamondback tool case is not the cheapest. But I tell you that the reviews on this thing was absolutely fancy, and I love it so far. So I just have a bunch of Vessel bits in here, like smaller double-handed bits, like so. And this storage here is just my vessel bits, and it's sort of an overflow of my other one. And I'll show you the other one. But I tell you, these bit holders, they're really tight. Maybe they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna loosen over time, but they're great. They're like, there's no chance any of them are gonna fall out through transit. So I love that so far. All right, and then my last thing inside of here, this is another one that I did not get on Amazon Japan. This is the Wiha Cordero pouch. It's basically like a bit holding pouch. So it's made by Wiha. It has this little handle here. But when you open it on the inside, you see you have like these bungee straps here, and then they go crossways. They go long ways, and then they go up and down. So that way you can fit, basically put all different bits in it, however you need to, which is a pretty cool little invention here. And I've been using this now for a little bit, and I love it. I really love it so far, how I've got it packed out. So to start off with, first here, I have this just sitting in there, and I have all these bits on the inside. So let's go over the first bit here. So these ones here, these are made by Vessel. And you have the Vessel hex bits, and then you have the Vessel safety torques there. With the whole, they're all 6-inch bits, 150 mil. This is two. This didn't come as a set. I put 2 sets together, just so we know. I put a set of the hex and a set of the torques together, just standard sizes. I got all these on Amazon Japan, so that way I have this little brick here, and it has all my all my hex and torques bits that I need here. So that's pretty cool there. All right, moving on to the little the Wiha Procon couch. So a lot of these I did. If you didn't check it out, watch my video before. It's from my unboxing from Amazon Japan. Pretty much all of these were in there. But just to go through some of them, I've got this is an Anex 150 mil 6-inch bit here. Oh, let me show you something cool here actually. So this bit here. So this bit is made by SK11. All right. And so what you basically do is then you put that bit inside of your impact, and then you come along and you drill a hole, and as soon as you're done drilling, you release it, and then you have your Phillips or whatever bit you want on the end there to put in your fixing. So here, and then when you're done, you lock it back on. And this guy here, this is the one of them Vessel cushion bits with the cushion bit on the inside here. And then again, this just locks right on in there. So here, so you come in, you know, you've got your I got a spare bit of wood here. So you come in, you mark your fixing, you drill. Then you're finished. You take off your bit, you grab your fixing, and then you come in, and then you install your fixing, and then you put your bit back on the end of there, and then you keep rolling. That's the idea behind it. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you're doing some precision drilling, I don't know how, because you can see a bit of a wobble there, you know, which is kind of, I don't know, but if you're doing like rough holes, it would work absolutely perfect. You just screw it. It's just to stop you having to keep changing out your chuck here. So whether you like it, I don't know. Who knows? But I do, whatever. Anyway, let me show you. So that's one of them cushion bits, and here is one of them little cone bits. So let's do the same with that. So you can kind of see. You come in, and then you see how it. They were pretty good bits. I kind of like them. So check those out. Anyway, moving on up. Next one is, let's check out this guy. So this guy here, this is the right way up. Yeah, this is the Engineer, the DR22. And what this guy is, if you take a look on the end there, see it is a US anvil. So, and this one is a Japanese one. So with this DR22, you can put this guy into a US chuck, lock it in, and then on the end, it is a tight fit, but you can fit in a Japanese bit. So you can basically change your it's basically an adapter for your US chuck, which is 9mm, to a Japanese chuck. So you could utilize all Japanese tools, which is pretty cool. It's pretty handy. I've just got another one that goes the other way. This one goes from US to Japanese. I bought a tone one on Amazon that goes from Japanese to US. So that one's coming soon too, which I'm excited about that one too. That way, you know, because it's very well you have all these Japanese tools and they're all super cool and super great bits and they work really good, but you need an impact, or you need some type of something with a Japanese head to work it with. Otherwise, it could work, it just don't lock in place, which who the hell wants to use a bit that keeps falling out? Not me. It would drive me crazy. So anyway, that's what this DR22 does, which works great. Check it out if you're in the market for a bit. All right, moving on. So here I just have a little vessel. Is this one? No, this one. Yeah, this one's vessel. Just a little locking bit holder. This is a 4mm. Here we have a magnet. This is another vessel bit, and it has a magnet on it. So you know you could work with magnetic bits. Here I've got some other. This is a Phillips 1, 2, and 3, and the insulated. These are vessel. Oh, let me show you a couple of these. So a couple cool ones here. So this one here is the diamond crusted. So it has basically is diamond crusted. So what they say about the diamond crusted is the diamond digs into a fixing and holds it. So that's not magnetized. I mean, you see how well that's holding that bit because the diamond crusting digs into it. How will it be for the test of time? I don't know, but it is a pretty cool little bit, and it has a torsion bit in the middle too. Another one. This one is another little, and again, these are double-headed bits, which for some reason we just don't get that many of them in the U.S. And I like these. These are cool. Anyway, this is a little bit made by Wiha, however you want to say it. So that's a cool little bit I wanted to get for that one. This one here is a Makita one, I believe. Yeah, this one is a Makita bit, Makita H1, made in Japan, and it has that torsion bit, a double-headed bit. And then the rest of the bits in there, I've just got some, it's just vessel. I just got some vessel bits. Oh, but one cool little bit I want to show you is this guy here. This guy is made by Anex, I believe. Yeah, it is Anex. It's Anex, and what it has, so it has the 9mm bit there, the 9mm anvil bit there, but it also has this extension bit to make it Japanese. So it locks in a Japanese, and it also locks in a US. It's basically a double anvil bit, locks in both, which is cool. That's why it has that extra collar there. That's what that's for. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for my Japanese loadout of my Procon. Thanks for watching. I'll be showing you more. I'm always going to be, you know, switching things around, adding stuff to this bit. You got any info or anything you think I should add or shouldn't add? Or give me any ideas. I love recommendations, ideas. I got a couple of people that always comment and give me great ideas. Matt H&M's one of them. He always, any video I post, he always tells me what he would add into it, and he tells me part numbers. And if you guys have anything like that, please feel free to comment. I love to hear that stuff. And then that's it. That's all I got to say. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
Tolo